Hey, I'm Robert Renman from Master Guitar Academy.
In this video, I'm going to show you a really useful tool for musicians.
It's called RipX. Check this out. Looks really cool, doesn't it? What is it? Well, it is a tool that lets you separate the different individual tracks in a song. And that can be really useful, especially for us guitar players. We can isolate the guitar and remove the rest of the band. Or we could do the opposite. We remove the guitar and then we have a jam track. Pretty cool. And it's really easy to use. All you need to do is to drag and drop an audio file. It could be from a CD, an MP3, a WAV file, and so on. And then you can see the different tracks individually like this. And the different colors represent a different instrument. And of course, it's not just for guitar players either. It would be great for someone who wants to sing karaoke. You can take any song you like and just remove the vocals. Instant karaoke track. And besides isolating a track, you can also slow it down, which of course is incredibly useful when you're learning a piece. You can also adjust things as pitch, and you can add vibrato and reverb, and many things you can tweak within the application itself. So now let's take a closer look at how it works. So this is what RipX looks like when you first start it up. What I'm going to do now is to drag and drop an audio file into the window here. And then we get this pop-up screen. And here you can choose these different options for ripping. I don't have vocals on this track, so I'm going to uncheck that. That's going to make it faster to rip. You can also choose between quality and speed. I'm going to set it to highest quality, and it's going to take a couple of minutes, so let's rip. Now it's going to separate the different instruments into separate tracks that will show up down here. So let's fast forward. All right, so now the ripping has finished, and now it looks like this. At the top right here, you can see it automatically detected the tempo. On the bottom, we have the different bars. And these colors you see in the middle here correspond to the instrument. On the bottom right here, we have this little mixer. And if I click on guitar, you can see that it highlights the guitar track here. These are the different notes that are being played. And here's the bass in purple. And then we have different tracks here for kick drum, drums, and percussion. Over here we have this piano roll, and that will help you see which note is being played. So if I click on, for example, this one, we can hear it, and we can also see it corresponds to that key on the keyboard. And then at the bottom here, you can see which note it is. Let's click it again. It says B3, and 3 I think stands for the octave. I can check out this note. Look at the bottom there again. It says G sharp, A, B, and so on. Now let's play back this whole thing. Now, if I want to listen to only the guitar, I can press S for solo. That's pretty cool. That's fantastic. It really separated the guitar well from the rest of the track. Now we can do the opposite. We can mute the guitar. So then we have a backing track to play along with. Then it sounds like this. You can see the guitar track is in red, muted. I can mute the bass too. Here's only the bass. Only the guitar again. Now, what we also can do is to loop a section from here I click and drag like this, then I can listen to only this selection. Let's play the full track. So some of those notes are really quick. So if I want to learn this little line here, what I can do is to first loop it like this. I can isolate just the guitar. And now we can slow it down to make it easier to learn. So to change the tempo, you right click and choose change tempo. Instead of 140, let's try 100. And then you can apply it to that selection. Then it sounds like this. Now it's much easier to figure out which notes are being played. We can hear them easier now, but we can also click on these and hear each individual note. In fact, we can even change them. You click and drag, and now I change that note, and it sounds like this. You can also adjust the length of a note. Just click and drag like this. Another thing you can do is to duplicate one note. Let's try that. I'll hold Command on my keyboard. I'm on a Mac. Hold down the Command key and drag. Now we have a harmony. That's a way you can explore what a line would sound like if you changed a few notes here and there. And you can even split a note in two. Pretty cool. Now let's rip this track, which has vocals in it. I drag and drop. I get this pop-up screen, and this time I'll choose voice. I'll keep it at the highest quality, and we'll rip. And there, we're finished. The tune is Amazing Grace. The tempo is 100 beats per minute. And down here we can see that the instruments are voice, guitar, bass, and then we have the kick drum, drums, and percussion. So let's have a listen. Now let's turn off the guitar. Let's turn off the voice. Now let's solo the voice. So, obviously, this would be great for karaoke. You can take any song you like, rip it with RipX, and you mute the voice, and now you have a backing track you can sing along to. And maybe you want to sing along with the original vocals, but you want those vocals to have lower volume. Simply do this. And adjust accordingly. Okay, so now I have imported these two tracks into Logic here. The first one being Amazing Grace with the vocals removed, and the second one being the dreamy rock instrumental tune with the guitar removed. So now I'm just going to play along with it. Let's see what it sounds like. So I hope you can see how easy it is to make jam tracks from any song using RipX. And by the way, the guitar tone I used here was from Toontrack's Easy Mix. Alright, thanks for watching. That was RipX in action. Now, I'd like to encourage you to try it. Click the link up here or in the YouTube description. Download the free demo, maybe try to isolate the guitar part and learn it that way. Or do the opposite, remove the guitar and play along to a cool jam track. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you next time.